Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Missouri Tigers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They go play action with Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Tyler. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. And it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Well, we knew this offense came into this one wanting to establish the run on their first 3 plays of the game in their own end. Run, 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 but they don't pick up the first down. Now, it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football their next time out.
And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Now they'll try the right side. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Hits inside, it's Croma. Runs for the tackle. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Williams to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Williams hauls it in. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Here's Williams. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Making his first move. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a crease. It's good. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man. You get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Sellers. Escapes the pressure going right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. At the 40, there he goes. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Tigers took it all the way back to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Williams. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Straight ahead, it's Croma. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. From deep, it's Tuggle. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Red Evan on the RPO. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 40. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Handoff for Auguste. Got the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And here he comes out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Croma. Defense all over him.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Williams. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. He's got it down the middle. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Sellers to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. He's got it way down the field. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught, and he's got room. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it on 2nd down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Powers inside. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force...
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's Williams to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And I like what the the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick give. It's Croma. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Williams from the gun on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Fourth down, Williams. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The run inside. It's Croma. There's a crease. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Williams makes the grab down the middle. He's dropped.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Williams to the air again. Out wide right, it's Terry. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And they split the tight end out wide. They get a matchup, and what do you want to do? You want to body him. Run a slant, throw it, use that big body, get the catch, but just a lack of focus. Didn't just fully concentrate and pull it in, and just a painful drop for the big tight end.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Croma. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Here's Williams. Finds his tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Running inside, it's Croma. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throwing, Williams. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Thrust that arm out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Driving forward, it's Croma. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Williams to throw for it on 4th. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. The AT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The option, the keeper. There he goes. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Throws to the tight end. Left side is Tyler. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Sellers. Stepping to the right. Fires downfield. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Quarterback keeps it. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket. to pick up that first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. Throwing Sellers. Moves to his right. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Williams looking for a man. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Williams. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Drives inside. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They kick it away on fourth down. On the return. He's got great speed. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. That time as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing defense.
Here's Williams to throw. He's got it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver. Put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Croma. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab right down the middle. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Williams. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Williams will pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Third down from the gun. Williams moving out to the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat and playing him like that.
Fourth down, Williams. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Here's Sellers to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Kill. 8-14 choice. Sellers from the gun on third down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it on the outside. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And the Gamecocks will have it first and 10. Sellers. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Auguste. Taken down.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
From the gun on third down, Sellers. Quick catch. Flying down the right side. He's at the touchdown, Gamecocks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here he comes. This is a gamble. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hits inside. It's Kroma. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his man on the RPO. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on! 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in there, make it look like a little bit of run, slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast, slip it to him, try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball in space so he can do more damage.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers want to move quickly. Pushes ahead. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Williams on the play fake. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll give it to Auguste. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30. Kill. 776 count. 776 count. But hard.
Auguste began. Found found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
4th down, Sellers. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
On the run, it's Young. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Straight ahead, it's Croma. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Williams. Finds his target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Finding space. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Williams looking for a man. Finds his man. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
And this is a significant moment for this offense. Down 8, 1st and goal, needing a touchdown and a 2 to tie. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week, you got to be ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Williams. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the wide receiver. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing, Sellers. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the tackle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's Williams to throw. Look out! Trying to escape and get it himself. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a 1-possession game. We're chasing the QB.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense. Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. The Tigers spin their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Kill. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on third down. Fourth down coming. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team.
Formation to kick it away.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
Timeout.
And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Williams rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Slings it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad